there everyone, it's Shauna and I'm passionate about pages. I'm even more passionate about completing albums, not just making pages. And I want to talk to you about a product that's available until the end of the year called the Moments Like These Cut Above Kit and Calendar Kit. This is for you if you feel like you're behind with your scrapbooking. I know some of you are working, you do annual albums and you're in 2016 and you're like, but 2021 is about to happen and I'm so far behind. What if I could show you a simple way that you could scrapbook 2021 in just a couple of hours each month and continue on working on your backlog of photos? Or are there some of you, like me, who have someone special entering the world in 2021? And as an avid scrapbooker, you are feeling like you're just going to have to control yourself because this is the first grandbaby and there will be more. And so whatever you do for this grandbaby, you're going to have to do for the next however many grandbabies. And so you want to have a simple way to make a beautiful album that represents the first year of that grandbaby's life that isn't going to take several volumes. This is your answer. So the Moments Like These collection there is a cut above kit and it comes with everything, pre-designed backgrounds, pre-cut die cuts and stickers, and a handout, let me show you, that shows you each of the layouts and gives you some pointers in how to put it together. And then it also includes a calendar, 12-month calendar, and stickers to put on for the days of the month. And then there's an optional stamp set. I'm not actually using the stamp set. I didn't order that. But hey, if you don't have anything like that, then you totally could. So here's the products in close-up. That's the cut above kit that you can buy. And so it makes 12 layouts. So it's a bit of a bargain for $70 for 12 layouts, and everything is pre-cut for you and you just have to put it together. And then there's the extra bits. And then this is a close-up of the layouts. How fun are they? They're in these beautiful, so there's lots of bluebell, lots of desert rose, the softer colours, a bit of paprika on this one, lots of glacier in there. So they've designed it that these colours will work with any photos that you have. So what I've done is I've turned mine, rather than making a calendar, because I don't tend to use calendars anymore, I've turned mine into an album for 12 months. So this is the title page, 2021. And ready for a photo. And then when I turn over, I am choosing to start my album in February because that's when my grandbaby is due to arrive in the world. Now, if it pulls a stunt and comes in January, this will be January. And so what I've done is I've made up the layout, and I just went through all those lovely layouts and chose the order. I didn't do them in the order that they're in here. For instance, this Celebrate one I've used as my March layout, whereas this one they thought it would be July, because in March my daughter turns 30 and I turn 60, so that will be a month of celebrations, okay? And then, I kind of went through the other ones, and if they were appropriate for things that were happening in my family, that's what I used. And then I have the calendar as a separate page. I cut it, took it off the ring binding, trimmed it down to an 11.5-inch square and mounted it on some cardstock. So they would be the two pages. And then what I've done is I've taken one of our combo packs and put it in the middle. So what I did was that I used cardstock, I looked at each layout and I chose 2 colours of cardstock that were in the layout, and I cut them up to fill some of the pockets in the combo pack. So this now is ready for me to add photos that I take or that are sent to me in February. And over here, I can write all the things that happen in February. Okay, so if you're doing this as a family album, this is awesome. You could have a different color pen for each person in the family, and you could just note, you know, Kayla went to a birthday party, Sam graduated, you know, did something at Scouts, John got promoted, whatever could go in there. Up here, you can decorate it any way you like, and I haven't decorated them yet because I'm going to show you something in a moment that I'm going to be using for my decorations. So the sticker sheets come and they're all different colours, and so you can just match the colour of your stickers to the layout. So because this was Glacier, I chose the blue stickers for this, and I just checked what day February starts on in 2021 and began with my one there and continued through. So what I have, if you buy the Cut Above kit and you let me know that you're keen to do this style of album, I will send you through the handout that tells you a quick and easy way to cut up all your cardstock. It tells you which cardstock to buy, and you can just buy them as a custom cardstock pack. So here you see I picked up on the Scarlet and the Sapphire for my layouts here. You know, we don't care if this baby's a girl or a boy. We're a gender neutral family, apparently. No, we are. We don't care about pinks and blues. And so then this will be April. I picked this one because I thought, oh, April, you know, there's lots of beautiful flowers still around, but it's this turning of the seasons. This one will be our May. Choose Happy. How beautiful is that? And it's Mother's Day, so that's why I went for something that was a bit more feminine, because that'll be Catherine's first Mother's Day and my first Mother's Day as a grandma. On it goes. June. How fun is this layout? You know, they sort of look like wintry colours with the blues and greens and greys, and then I've teamed that with avocado and peacock. And so each time you see the stickers are matching the pages. How beautiful is that one? So this one would be June. Nice soft colours, again with the greys for the winter colours. July, more blues coming through. And so all of this is pre-printed on the page. I didn't have to tear that. It's all done for me. And these photo mounts were all pre-cut. I just stuck them down, and this was pre-printed, so I didn't have to stamp, and these were pre-cut. It's like so easy, and on it goes. How pretty is that for August? Yeah, touch of spring coming up, you know, you start to think about that. September, lovely days, and there usually are. And then October, November, and then I will have December will be this one for me. I think that looks a bit Christmassy there. Okay, and I will pop that on. So in the handout I show you how you just use the one piece of paper and you cut all of those bits, all of these smaller pieces from the inside of your cardstock, okay, so that you're not wasting anything or adding lots of weight to it. So if this is something that floats your boat, go ahead and order the kit, and what will happen is that once you've cut everything up, you will end up with these sorts of pieces left over. So you'll have 3x4s left over, which are great if you want to add extra pocket pages in, or you want to use these as journaling cards. You'll have some 6x4s left over, again for extra photo mounts and things like that. And then you'll have some pieces that are just I think they're 3 by 7. And they will be great if you're wanting to cut some thin cut shapes or some titles and things like that along the way. Some little pieces that will be great for adding just little, sentiments to put on your photos and things. And then there'll be a whole lot of narrow strips that you will be able to journal on and then either add them near a photo or onto the pages as you go. So the idea is that pretty much, what did I do? I pre-cut all of this stuff one day in like an hour. And then the next night I sat down and I probably spent 2.5 hours and I put all of not even that, maybe 2 hours, and I put all of the pages together. And then one day in front of the telly, I went through and put all the numbers on. So it wasn't a big deal, and now that whole album is ready to go. So this, as I say, would be awesome for those of you who have a backlog of photos and you want to catch up, because the pocket protectors, you can have front and back, and so you can fit quite a lot of photos in here, and this actually becomes a highlights album. Sure, there might be events where you want to do a full 2-page spread or whatever, but if you're behind in your scrapbooking, the highlights will be enough for now. And then when you're caught up on your other photos, you can go back and add some extra pages in. And that's one of the reasons I've chosen to do it in a D-ring album, because it's really easy to add more pages to it. Okay, so have a little look. This kit is available until the end of 2020, so end of December for sure. After that, if there's some left over, they might be available, but there's no guarantee. And then you would just have an awesome pre-made album, and all you then have to do is decorate the bigger page, front and back, and then for the others, just print photos and slide them in. Okay, so if this interests you, have a look in the comments, because a list of everything you would need to make the whole album is noted in there.